Okay, so I'm making this video with my webcam so you can see the inputs as well. The image on the webcam has been flipped so that if I press forward you can see forward, if I press back you can see back easily to follow along instead of like getting confused by me pressing forward and you seeing me going back. Okay, and then I'm using a keyboard. I do have a hitbox, but my hitbox, I'm not gonna use it for this video. I'm going to use the keyboard since I mostly main keyboard when I started playing Street Fighter 4 up to now Street Fighter 5. And yeah, I use a hitbox too that I recently made, but for this purpose I'll use the keyboard. It's much faster and everything for me to do the setup and record all of this. So the issue is you holding down back, so you're holding down back, and when you press forward it does that instead of the mixer. So the big issue is because you're holding back at the same time as down back, it causes a different set of reads, it causes that, because if we were just holding down and forward you wouldn't have that issue. So I get that. So the best thing to do is you have to come back to that set. You have to come back to that point where you're just holding down and then forward. So when you do down back and you want to do HP mixer, let go of back and then still hold down, and then you're gonna have to hold it down still while you press forward, or you can just do that right away. But the whole point to get it to successfully come out is that you have to hold down. The key component is hold down. You have to hold down for a microsecond, so that when you let go back, the game understands that you're still holding down, and then it doesn't pick up back. It doesn't add it to whatever your next move is. So if I do this down back, and if you do it pretty fast enough, it will read it as as the same issue you were having earlier. So the best thing is to let go, press down forward, and then let go. Hold down for a microsecond. And you can go to YouTube and change the speed on the video and make it slower so you can see if you need to. In the other video that I have tagged, that I posted in the Discord, where I was showing you the dash forward, that's simply just to show you that that's just practice pretty much to get the hang of how to quickly get HP mixer to come out after you press down back. So that was just to get to show you how fast you can actually get it. And I don't normally do HP mixer, and generally speaking I do it, but not from position holding down back. But everyone's different, and so I would recommend for you to continue practicing this on the corner setup, just because the character doesn't, you don't go for mid screen over and over, and it just keeps moving every time you do the input. So just practice it in the corner, I guess, and then in game. And yeah, so once you get it going, if you don't want to do the dash, then just stand next to them, press down, and then do that, and then just practice it. How fast can you make the input come out? See, like, if it's too fast it won't come out. And you also have to hold down, like I said, for a microsecond or so, just to get it going. Like I told you in the Discord, you have to slow down sometimes the motion you know. But the key component I noticed when I was hitting the lab is holding down for that microsecond. I tried to do this and, you know, just jump from down back to down forward, you know, but it doesn't always seem to come out successfully. It's probably that rate that you were saying that you get, you know, 30% chance of getting it out. But with this, if you let go down back and you practice it, you get a much more successful rate, you know. You know. Also, if you do it too slow, obviously it'll just read that. You know. Yeah, this is a bad example right now. But I mean, like I said, I don't really do this much often. It's good practice, I guess, in the corner. You know. And like I said, best thing to do is press high punch after you've done the input, not as you press forward or something, you know, because then there's a chance you might just end up doing that, you know. So, and you can also see, like on the side here, sometimes the inputs, you'll see that the directional inputs are in there, and then high punch will come out on its own row with no, you know, you won't see the arrow with it. So let's see if I can see. You won't see it, and that's what I mean, like pressing it afterwards, so you can kind of like avoid getting that. But you still have to press it like fast enough for you to get the mixer, but not too fast to the point where you're getting the directional as well, because then you might conflict with forward and heavy punch, the overhit. So I mean, good luck with it, you know, and you know, keep on practicing, and that's all I would say. Practice it in the corner.